Hi Scorpio, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for October 15th through November 14th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Guided Intuition. Love and support to her. Check her out, show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Scorpio, what is your harsh truth? What do we got, Scorpio? All right, Scorpio. Harsh truth for Scorpio. 4 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Queen of Wands. High Priestess. 8 of Wands. Do you like that? Nah. The Moon, and 2 of Pentacles. All right, let me put this right here, move that over there. Okay, so we got Pisces or Cancerian, Aries. All right. 2, so that's, what is that? That's 9. Queen, 2. So we got 2. Okay. So right now there's agreement, or at least there's a stalemate or peaceful dealings. There's a sense of calm at least. All right. So what's this? Are you thinking? Is there a lot of thinking on both sides here? Have we taken time out to think? Are you waiting on someone's decision? Because it's looking like there's going to be, well, all right. What's this 10 of Cups? It feels like there's going to be a return for you. It feels like there's eventually going to be someone deciding, but right now there's it's like someone's got some decisions to make. All right, what's this 10 of Cups? What's this 10 of Cups? Okay, so we got 10 of Cups and Magician. That could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. What's this Queen of Wands here? That could be Aries. What's this Queen of Wands for Scorpio? Could be male or female. Queen of Swords, that could be Libra. Okay. All right, what's this 8? So that's Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. What's this 8 of Wands here? Ooh, somebody's impatient. You are impatient. You want to get this show on the road. What's this 8 of Wands here? The Sun. So either you're wanting to take control of your own life and go your own way and do your own thing, and you're really excited about it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have a shift in perspective now. I got this. I can do this. The possibilities are like, look at this, the Magician and the Sun. Giddy up. I mean, this is like, you're going for it. You're launching. Or if this is with someone else, if this isn't about a turning point in your life and you're just like, I am free, I am liberated, I'm good, and seeing all the possibilities, you're seeing the possibilities with someone else. This is you seeing the possibilities with someone else, and you want things to happen post haste because you're just and because of your impatience, you're kind of machinating and try to figure out how to make things work, how to hurry this process along. And you're really wanting things to happen quickly in your favor with the focus on someone or in your own life. You're just really excited to get to the next step. What's this High Priestess about? 6 of Cups. Okay, whoopsie. All right, so what's this Moon card about? This Moon. Okay, the Tower. All right. Thing about your person, It feels like they're stuck on trying to decide. Honestly, you are so excited for all this possibility, whether it's with them or for your own future in general. And it very well could be for your own future, and you're taking a break from this situation because you're tired of them trying to make a decision. This could be somebody you're talking to online, a new somebody that you're talking to online, that the potential is there and the connection is there. This person feels very familiar. There's longevity. There's this feeling of kismet, you know what I mean? Like there's that psychic bond, you two get each other. But especially if they're new, it's only living online at this point. You're just like, how can we bring this into real life? Like, you know, so there could be some impatience with that. All right, what's this? What's this Two of Pentacles about? What's this Two of Pentacles about? You know, it's almost like your person wants something to happen to decide for them. That would almost literally like push them in your direction because they're really having trouble bringing this to fruition or into real life. Like they're kind of relieved almost that it has to live online or it has to be distant from them because they just can't find themselves making a decision. It's almost like they'd wish something would happen so that it would relieve them of having to make a decision in their life. What's this Two of Pentacles about? Two of Pentacles. Four of Swords. We see that here. Another Four of Swords. What else for this Two of Pentacles? What's for this Two of Pentacles? Whoopsie. Queen of Pentacles. All right. This is, okay, that can be Capricorn. So with this decision making and back and forth and not being sure and this and that and whatever, it looks like, golly, we got the Four of Swords here twice, and it could be that the more pressure is mounted or the more this person feels pressure, they're just like wanting to back off and like, I don't want to make any decision. I just want to bow out. I just want to be by myself and think about, I don't want to have to make any decisions. I'm going to go with what's familiar and what's secure. Conversely, for you, it could be that you're like, you know what, I'm just going to do my own thing then. I'm going to give this situation a rest, and I can't wait to get started with the focus being on me. Either way, you are really excited about what the future possibility holds, or what future possibilities there are, particularly with this person because the potential is so great. But very wisely, you realize that it's probably best to concentrate on you and your own needs and your own security right now and your own stability. And if the time is right, it'll present itself because there's not much more you can do without badgering, you know what I mean? Like without kind of just forcing it. No, when in doubt, force it. When in doubt, add to cart. No, this is not that time. So this is about you standing down. This is about you not taking charge. Even though you're like, you know what, I got it all figured out. We're going to do this, 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 and this. It's not the time for that. This is about someone being able to do that and meet you halfway. Because you just came from a situation, for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, this is about having dealt with someone who you kind of had to parent or deal with that before. And this situation with this new person or newish person, that you don't want to have to champion their life or their cause and make room for you in it. That's not your place. You need somebody to do that and find you worth doing that for. You know what I mean? Like, no. You're enough. You don't need to convince this person. You don't need to get out in front of this and try to command this and champion this. This person's got some decisions to make, and until they do, your job is to take care of you and you only. Are they going to? I don't know. I don't know what it seems like they want the decisions to be made for them. Oh, why am I doing this one? Let me get the other deck here. It seems like they want a decision or things to happen, like something else to happen, and then they're set free, or then the decision is obvious. You know what I mean? But if it ever gets looked back upon, it's like, no, that person never did say anything. This happened, and then that happened. But it's not like, oh, so-and-so did this, and then this person wants to be free from any responsibility or accountability in the situation. They really want something to happen that would kind of force their hand in making a decision. Consider that means that gives them the green light to finally be with you, but by default. They weren't capable at the time of taking a stand and saying, I choose Scorpio. They would rather something happen that would make it, well, I have to leave now, or well, when they prefer this, or at least they have given the impression that they do, shall we say. Our connection still affects me, okay. But they aren't showing up on your doorstep until something else happened, and then they got to take their leave. Just think about that. All right, what else for Scorpio here? We got the moon and the tower. Oof. What's for Scorpio? Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Okay. That could be why they're like, I just don't know if I want to rush into something just yet, because they came from something and they don't want to repeat the same mistakes. So they're like, that could very well be, things from the past here. We got the subconscious, we got a lot of fear coming up, and it's like, I don't know what to do. I'm waiting for that epiphany. I'm waiting for something to happen to give me the go-ahead, because I don't trust myself, and I'm afraid that I'm going to make the same mistakes. And that's where you come in. You're like, no, I got it all figured out. We'll be fine. You can't do that for them. Can't do it. You'd be very good at it, but you can't do it. It'll exhaust you, and it'll make you feel less than, because you're having to make yourself constantly worth it to be able to have that person stay there or stay with you by solving their problems or their insecurities or their uncertainty. What else for Scorpio? All right, something from their past is still bothering them. This is haunted. So something is still bothering them from their past. Still affecting them. Okay. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Smoke. And it says visions. That could be smoke and mirrors. That could be, I don't think this person's being dishonest. I just think that when push comes to shove, they're going to not be standing upright. I think they just don't want the pressure. This is someone that, to be fair, I don't feel like they're with somebody else. I feel like they're dealing with things from their past, or they don't trust themselves in this area past a certain point because of some kind of issue, damage, or trauma from before a prior relationship. They still might feel kind of like a schmuck about, how things turned out before, how they behaved. It's just, this smoke and the vision, this speaks to the murkiness of like things being unclear for them, and they don't know what to do, and that kind of panic that's setting in. But it also speaks to, you two, let's be honest, there's a psychic connection here. There's that bond. I mean, we got the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. This is, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that I can't stop thinking about you, right? But it's also talking about things coming up from the past that you need to deal with. So even if you two can see yourselves with each other and it's all laid out, this person has got to get over what is going on. They've got to get a handle on handling their business. What else for Scorpio? Creating through the ashes. This is a phoenix rising. This is being able to, and particularly for your person, you're raring to go because, okay, we're not putting that there. You're raring to go because what you've been through, you're like, I'm not waiting around. I waited around long enough, and, I've had enough going on in my life where I see what I want, I'm going after it. right? So here you are rising through the ashes, Phoenix rising, and your person, same thing for them. They're really trying to sort things out, but they just keep hitting this wall, and they're trying to break through it, but it's very hard for them. There's guilt and there's shame involved. Something has happened, or they were a part of, they did something they are not proud of. And they see potential and possibility with you, but they don't want to risk doing the same thing again. They don't trust. This is unresolved for them. They have to deal with it. They have to deal with this. It's unresolved. All right. What else for Scorpio? What's for Scorpio? Kind of makes you appreciate those brutes that kick the door down and say, I'm home, where's my dinner, and fetch me this and whatever. It's like, yes, good. Somebody that wants to be here, knows what they want, clear direction, good. I like it. I don't care if you bark orders at me. I know where you stand and know what you want. This right here, someone not being able to make a decision, is very difficult. What else for Scorpio? Golly, 7 of Cups. That speaks to, where am I going to put this? That speaks to that indecision and that confusion and the fear and oh my God, I don't know what to do first. I don't know how to do this. What if it hits? What if it happens? What if we do this? Oh my God, blah, blah. Round and round we go. It's simple, but it's not easy. This is someone that's got to meet their demons. They've got to deal with this past issue that's haunting them. You got to rise through the ashes. And then the thing is, there's nothing coming to save them from themselves. There's nothing coming to liberate them from their present circumstance so that it's easy to go be with you. They've got to make some decisions and resolve things, and they've got to be proactive about it. They got to get out there in front of it. They got to make it happen. They can't be passive on this one if they want to be with you. And don't you let them either. Don't you get in there and swoop in there and fix it for them. Just because you can see the potential and you want this so bad, don't you do it. Don't you do that. That is beneath you. You deserve better. Should be kicking the door down to get to you. They shouldn't, come on now. All right, what else for Scorpio? Okay, 10 of Wands, right? And then, yes, all right, Judgment. 10 of Wands reverse. Somebody is in, okay, so this, all right. We got setting a heavy load down, being unburdened. Consequently, this could also be taking on too much. Here's the thing. This person, probably in review of their past, is kind of really coming down on them. They're probably being a bit hard on themselves. The guilt's probably getting to them, and it's paralyzing them. It's making them pretty stagnant in their life. They're kind of not really making decisions where it counts. They're kind of just doing all the same thing they've always done. So maybe that's lightened the load, but it also, in a way, is keeping them safe because they've given up in trying to resolve things. They just don't want to deal with it. So it's almost like, well, my load's gotten considerably lighter, but it's only because they're not facing what they need to face. And so then this becomes avoiding having to come full circle and deal with things. This isn't about reconciliation. This is about someone reconciling their past. Someone atoning if need be, but someone putting issues to rest. Not being afraid or ashamed of your past anymore so that it keeps interfering with your present and keeps you from a Scorpio that's chomping at the bit to get with you. So this is someone that needs to take a look at their past and deal with it and resolve it once and for all so they can be set free to move on with you. Because you're waiting and you're like, I'm not going to wait forever. Yes, you are. Come on. You think this person's worth it. I know. But ideally, you don't want to have to wait much longer. And this person's got to get over their issues. They got to let themselves off the hook. My God. I mean, we're human. So when they stop, whipping themselves into a frenzy about things, that's when the time begins for you to, but they've got to do it. You can't do it for them. And they got to get vertical on this. Resolve it. Be proactive. And got 2 4 of Swords here. That's saying you might want to pull back on this one. Just because this person might not need space to think about some things. All right. I hope this was helpful, Scorpio. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. You take care.